you doing today? We are going to kind of continue on with a project I started not so long ago. I did a video on making this hummingbird, and rather than just have this thing sit on the shelf, I thought I'd do something with it. So I want you to join me as I take and incorporate this into another project, and we'll see how it turns out. I've not done anything like this before. It's going to require a new process using a TIG welder. I've never done TIG welding before, so I'm going to do some practicing before I apply it to this. But anyway, we're going to try some new things and see how this turns out. I hope you enjoy, and if you do, like, subscribe, and learn something with me. I'm going to stick this in the fire and heat it up in the middle. This is a Demi 155 artillery shell. Obviously there's nothing in it, we hope. There's an interesting story behind how I got this, but we'll not get into that now. But this is what I'm going to use to wrap the base of this, we'll call it a candlestick holder for the time being. We're going to wrap it around this and get our start. Okay, most of this is going to be done with the acetylene. Okay, what we're going to do here, kind of give you an idea, is I have the split cross here that I've made several of these, and I think I did a video on making this candle holder with the split cross kind of sitting there, and then have a candle top on top of that. But I'm going to do a little something extra and bend this piece around, put another little flower cup here, and have this hummingbird with his beak down in the bell of this make-believe flower that I'm going to create. So we'll see how that turns out. I'll say it's trial and error for me and pretty much everything I do. So we'll see how this turns out. For the most part, this is all eye measurement. Just looking to make sure it's straight. Still throwing black. Okay, let that cool a bit. Drill me some holes. We'll see. We shall see. I realize I need to get this camera thing sorted out. Best way to get some angle shots, the best way to describe what I'm doing as I'm doing it. Hope you hang with me long enough for me to at least get an idea of what I'm doing. So, okay, got some 3/4 inside diameter pipe, just regular old gas pipe. I'm going to use to make the candle stick holders. So I'll make a couple of these. When I'm going to heat it up, I'm going to use my rounded fuller in the middle, break it down, and then we'll cut it about right here, cut that in half, and then I can work on the ends. Now I don't plan on quenching this, but a little safety tip here, if you're heating a pipe and you quench it, what's going to happen is, physics being what it is, the expansion of steaming water is going to shoot out the back of here like a hot torch. So anything back behind, whether it be you or somebody else or some piece of equipment, it's going to get scalded. So if you scorch a piece of pipe, make sure you got this end plugged or pointed at somebody you don't like. I might drill a small hole in that, so that'll fit in there. I think I will do that, drill a hole in there. Anyway, I'm going to drill a hole in the center of that 3/8 bar. I'm going to stick that in there and I'm going to weld it. Then after I weld that, I'm going to bring this up to about right there, so it'll look kind of like that. Tack it on the bottom, sand it if I have to, and then do the same with these two petals, and then wrap the petals up around like a make-believe flower that I kind of made up in my head. And the same is going to happen up here. I'm going to do the same thing, except this is just going to be strictly a candle holder up here. So I was going to try to do the TIG on this. The TIG would probably work much better, But I'll be honest with you, I've never used a TIG, and I don't want this to be the first time I used a TIG. So I'm gonna play with that some. Stopped by a friend's shop today, and he kind of gave me a once over kind of a fire hose lesson on TIG welding. So we'll practice. That's all I can do. So let's try to do this with a regular MIG welder and see how that turns out. Well, that was awful. Okay, that kind of wraps up that project. Not one of my finer ones. And I have to say I'm a little embarrassed about the video quality, camera angle. I need to invest a little bit in some monitors so I can see what you see when I'm doing things. I kind of lose focus of the camera when I focus on the project. So I apologize for that. I'll get better as time goes on. I appreciate you giving me a little bit of patience and sticking with me. I do have a request for some of you out there. I have here a gas saver. It's a WDW 101 oxyacetylene gas saver, and if you know what it is, you know what it does. But what I have here is it burns acetylene, but it's not sucking oxygen apparently. So my flame is a lot of black soot, and I know that it shouldn't do that. So I've got something set here wrong. I don't know what it is. I'm hoping that maybe somebody out there can enlighten me as to how I've got this set up wrong. So if you know something, let me know. Contact me, leave a comment, and I'll get in touch. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the project. My wife loves it, and I guess that's what matters. If she's happy, I'm happy. So I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. It's coming up here in a few days. So enjoy life. Go out to shop, make something. If you don't have a shop, go make a shop. Men should make things. So have a great day.